Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff. He brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came, and pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff that mighty dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. 21 years later, in a room filled with moonlight, Jackie and his little boy were saying their good nights. Daddy, tell me a story, one from long ago, when you were a boy like me and the places you would go. When he told him of his magic friend, of days spent wild and free, his boy jumped up and shouted out, "Oh, I wish that could be me." Just then the spell was broken and the mighty dragon stirred. His broken heart grew brave again with Junior's every word. The morning sun rose over the hills of sleepy Honah, and as the mist began to lift, what should Puff's eyes see? Little Jackie Jr. with treasures in his hand, running down the cherry lane to meet a new best friend. Oh, Puff the magic dragon still lives by the sea. He frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honah. Puff the magic dragon still lives by the sea, and he frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honah.